Good Wednesday evening, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters finally settling into a proper date and time. Wednesdays, 6 o'clock Eastern. We're just waiting for the raid in from EVC and NYC in order to get underway with our lineup intro for our first one of maybe only 2 games. I know I have a tight window to work in because Yukaiden Kazami is going at 8 o'clock Eastern and my plan is to raid into her. So as I was doing some prep for this session, I realized that one of my favorite trade targets has already changed teams. I'm referring to Steve Galbraith, who went from... Gibraltar, not Galbraith. Who went from the Reds, where I previously saw him, to the Royals in exchange for Kevin Millar. You know, trading depth for a starter, ostensibly. Then traded from the Royals to the Mariners in a prospect dump. Carroll going back the other way for Jeff Berblinger. The Royals are in a playoff spot. The Mariners are certainly not. So what I'm looking for is something similar. I'm looking to buy at the deadline. The deadline is tomorrow, but it's not like an urgent thing. It's just a matter of can we stay ahead of the Dodgers, who have won 7 in a row and are only 3.5 back of us. You know, not so nice. Part of that is the admission that the Cal Ripken Jr. experiment did not work. OPS of 63. I mean, yeah, $1 million we can absorb that, but still disappointing. Also, David Bell has left the team or has been sent down because Bill Miller has cemented his spot in our lineup. I'll take a 387 on base. With John Jaha leaving, I'm looking forward to seeing Travis Lee in this spot in due time. Now, let me get some music going while we wait for the raid in. So let's take a look at all the crummy teams and see who their second baseman is. Because, I mean, we don't need to upgrade at first. We got Jaha. At third, we got Miller and Bolick. Short, we got Guillen, who is absolutely outstanding. The outfield is locked in with Bernie, Griffey, and Larry Walker. Hello. Catcher is the Maxudian Sprague tandem. Second is the only iffy spot. It's between Nafi Perez and Yolbert Cabrera, and neither of which has really won the job. Jeff Bloom is an interesting option, but I don't think they're going to give up on anyone who's only 24 years old. Wow, that's a nice looking shortstop there in Craig Burton. ARB eligible. All right, who else in the American League stinks? Oh, the White Sox are terrible this year. Holy crap. Davy Cruz is a third baseman, not a second baseman, and the bat is sketch. Robin Ventura has a lot of money associated with him. I mean, we could look at a catcher upgrade. That is an option. Frank Thomas probably regrets that extension. 1.1 win above replacement after losing almost 200 points in OPS. Oof, marron. I mean, Dingo Dave Nilsson would be a fantastic get. But I don't think the Brewers are going to be willing to give him up that easily. Hey, there's the raid in. Thank you, EBC and company. Welcome to the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. We are looking for trade targets to improve at either second base or catcher as we head into the 1997 playoff drive. Now that y'all are here, we can do our game first of the stream session. And that also means we can do our lineup intro as per usual. Please enjoy, everyone. And now, the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies! Batting first, the right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker! Batting second, the shortstop, number 9, Carlos Guillen. Batting third, the first baseman, number 32, John Jaha. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 51, Bernie Williams. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 3, Yolbert Cabrera. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 28, Frank Bullock. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 4, Ed Sprague Jr. Batting ninth and pitching, number 89, Paul Wilson. And unfortunately, it is Paul Wilson on short rest because we had a doubleheader against these a while ago, and he is tired. But it's store brand ace here at Coors Field. We beat these guys yesterday on a walk-off in the 10th inning. Yeah, and it's not even August yet. 42 home runs. Someone is making a push for Maris's record. Will Cordero now. 1-2 count. Paul Wilson lined up the middle. Base hit. Yeah, not only is this pre-Bonds, but Bonds himself is having a down year. It's unfortunate. Yes, that's the lineup we want. Cliff Floyd stepping in here against Paul Wilson. Floyd playing left field today. Wilson does a check-in back at first. 2-1 on the way to Cliff. Fly ball center field. Bernie waves off Griffey. 2 down. Chris Salvo, the 1-0. On the ground, slow roller. Guillen is going to have to eat it. There's no chance for the play. Infield single. That'll bring in David Eckstein. 3-0 count. Outside ball 4. And now the bases are loaded with 2 down for Butch Husky, which is a fantastic name. 1-2 on the way from Wilson. Popped up on the infield. Bollock makes the grab. Larry Walker starting things off against Gabe White. Starting pitcher for the Expos. Left-hander, which is why Bollock draws into the lineup. And the inside outs, this one, that's falling into the left field. Base hit. Larry Walker is aboard, which brings up Carlos Guillen. I am going to quickly hop into my game options and reduce the ambient noise frequency. There we go. Guillen. The 0-1 pitch on the way. On the ground, that's going to be a fielder's choice. No! It is a fielder's choice. Guillen showing off the speed. Speedy speed boy. And he's wasting no time at all and getting thrown out. Adam Milan erases the bases. And Jaha will ground out to the shortstop, Cordero. Kevin Northrup now leading off the top of the second. Slow roller up the middle, charging at Cabrera. No chance for the play. Second infield single of the game. Adam Milan, the catcher, who picked up. Okay, looks like Sprague Jr. is going to yield a wild pitch. Fly ball center field. Bernie collects. One away. Corners are in to guard the bunt here. That's line deep to right field. Larry Walker gives it a look. Thankfully, he's there in time. Loud sacrifice fly for Gabe White. 0-1 on the way to Rondell White. And he's plunked. Cordero now, 0-1. On the ground, Bollock goes across the diamond in time. Dancing between the raindrops here. Griffey on a record-setting pace. He will ground out to second here. If this pace holds up, 64 home runs would be in the works. With a ground ball to Cordero, 2 down. Yolbert Cabrera now, second baseman. Called strike 3. Ooh. Fastball at 91. Rockies' offense has been slumping as of late. It will be interesting to see why that is. Line drive left field. That's going to fall in front of Griffey. Base hit. Sabo's aboard. That'll bring up Eckstein. Quick check of the spray chart. Definite pull hitter. Up the middle, Cabrera takes it himself for the 4-3 double play. Bollock does have a tendency to eat lefties. Dukeston, you okay there, dude? The dancing between the raindrops. Sorry, took me a second. I pick up what you're laying down.
Strike 3.
Sprague Jr. strikes out. That'll bring up Paul Wilson, who will try to get the bunt down here. That's a miss. That's bunted up the third base side. Pitcher collects it. They go for... No. Okay, I thought they were going to go for the lead runner. Bollock to second. Larry trying to cash him in now. That's another opposite field fly ball. Bollock is rounding third. He will try to score, and the Rockies have taken the lead. Larry Walker 2 for 2 today. Guillen inside ball 4. Runners at first and second now. Here's Jaha. Line drive right field, base hit. They were playing the shift. They are going to get burnt. Guillen is going to try and score from third on the play. He's safe. Jaha's in third. It's a double with Jaha taking third on the throw. I guess I can retract my statement about the offense not being there. Griffey beats out an infield single for the RBI. Here's Bernie Williams now. Gabe White is coming apart at the seams here. But he's able to squirt out of the inning. Husky leading things off here. Top of the fourth. Rockies stake Paul Wilson to a 4-0 lead. Courtesy of a crooked number inning. Rocketed into the right field corner. Walker gets it. Throw in is cut off by Cabrera. Husky now with a 2-hit day. That will bring up Kevin Northrup. Full count to him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Milan now, the catcher. Fly ball to center field. Bernie ranges over and collects it. Runner does not go. 2 down. Gabe White shoots it to Jaha. Inning over. Cabrera, Bollock, and Sprague up against a very tired Gabe White. Tired, but no less effective. Keep an eye on Paul Wilson. We have to go to Derek Brando if this keeps up. 0-2 count. On the ground, Cordero makes the out. Sprague now. Fly ball shallow left. Floyd will collect it. Top of the 5th now. Rondell's already strikeout victim, and he's done it again. That's Cordero. Shoots it to the left field wall. That'll be a standing double. 6 hits now for the Expos. Tried to pitch around him. That didn't work. Sabo now. Infielders at double play depth. 2-0 on the way. Popped up right center field. Diving catch by Bernie. Let's take a look at the Super Stats replay. That is a 4-star difficulty catch. Bernie hustling all the way in. Here's Eckstein now. Right into the shift. Guillen goes the short way. And Paul Wilson dances between the raindrops yet again. Still scoreless for the Expos. You know what? We need a pinch hitter here. Let's get Brando loose. Let's go Brando, couple innings, Dingman, and Hernandez. Let's go with... Cal's tired, so we're not going to play him anyway, so let's pinch hit him. I don't know, gives pitchers. The batters can't refuse. Nice. Cal Ripken, line to center field, right to Northrup. They are just letting Gabe White out to dry there. Larry Walker with a 3rd hit today. Guillen takes another walk. Still not pulled him yet. This could get ugly. Jaha deep to left field. Did he get enough? No. Floyd parked on the track. Ooh. 0-2 count to Griffey. Pop fly center field and caught. Gabe White guts out. 5 innings of work on short rest. Derek Brando, rookie coming into the game. He's going to deal with Husky, Northrup, and Milan. Plan is for Brando to have a couple innings. And then turn things over to the good parts of the bullpen. Lined over the head of Bollock and into left field. Another extra base hit for the Expos. 1-2 from Brando to Milan. Fly ball to center. Bernie misplays it. It's over his head. That will end the scoreless appearance. Still 1-0, or still 4-1 for the Expos. Craig Dingman getting loose in the bullpen just in case. Pinch hitter here is Glenn Davis. 2-1 on the way from Brando. Lined up the middle, base hit. Bernie collects it. Throw home will not be in time. And someone is on the verge of getting sent down to the minors again. Guillen to Cabrera on to first, double play. Okay, looks like we'll go Dingman, Hernandez, then Ortiz or McMichael on short rest. We may have to do that. Unless we can get to Bill Tull. Bernie, Cabrera, and Bollock. And Cordero can't handle the hot shot. Bernie's aboard. Cabrera swings and misses, but Bernie still picks up the stolen base. 0-2 count. Fly ball shallow right and caught by Rondell White. Bollock will be pinch hit for Bill Miller coming into the game as he works a 4-pitch walk. Ed Sprague Jr. now. Fly ball, center field, and caught by Northrup. Are we going to let Brando bat? No. It's a whole bench kind of game. Anthony Lewis, the secret weapon. Dribbler in front of the plate. Milan can't come up with it. The ball sails into right field. A costly error gives the Rockies another run. Larry Walker has a 4-hit game. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. The man is hot. Guillen down to third. Side retired. Bill Miller will check in and play third. Craig Dingman enters the game as the new pitcher. Makes pitchers throw it away. Yeah, a little. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3-0 count to Cliff Floyd. Outside ball 4. Floyd is a dangerous runner. Two for 3 today. Fly ball to right field. That's dropping in front of Walker. Base hit. Runners at first and second now for David Eckstein. 2-1 on the way. Fly ball left field coming in is Griffey. He makes the grab. Good throw to third. No runners advance. Okay, we are going to use all of the bullpen. Husky now. Fly ball deep to center field. That one's not going to get caught. Butch Husky with another double. 6-4 Rockies. Berto Hernandez getting loose in a hurry. 1-1 on the way to Kevin Northrup. Lined and past Miller. But Sprague Jr. completes the out at home. Whew. That was close. Jaha works the leadoff walk. Griffey, 2-1. Lined into right. Base hit. Jaha scoots into second safely. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for Bernie Williams. 2-2 on the way. Roller up the middle. That will be a double play, but the runner advances to third. Jaha is there for Yolbert Cabrera up against Jeff Sobkowiak. 1-0. Lined in a left field base hit. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. The Rockies will get one back here. It's 7-4 Colorado. Bill Miller, fly ball, center field. Secured by Northrup. Let's see if we can't squeeze another couple innings. No, you know what? We've been burned by having the slow hook in the past. Bring Roberto Hernandez in. He'll get 1 inning, and then we'll turn it over to McMichael for the 9th. Okay. Leadoff walk, Mark Grudzielanek. 1-2. Dribbler in front of the plate. Sprague goes to second for 1. Looks like a collision. Aiden Milan's knee right into Guillen's back, thanks to the hard slide. Have a quick check-in at first. 2-1 on the way to Rondell White. Fly ball center field. Bernie will play it on a hop. Once again, runners at first and second for the Expos. 0-2 on the way to Cordero. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. McMichael will get loose. Full count to Cliff Floyd. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Hernandez dancing between the raindrops again. It'll be Sprague, the pitcher spot. And then McMichael. Maximo De La Rosa entering today's game. Pinch hitter here is Mike Maxudian. Mad Max, the other catcher available in this game. He will probably take over behind the plate. Line to left center field, or right center field, base hit. Mad Maxudian with a 1-out double here in the bottom of the 8th. Walker now will be retired for the first time today. Guillen in that collision. Diving catch by Cordero. Oof. That was tough. Mike Maxudian checking in as the new catcher. Greg McMichael, the closer, will be counted on for 1 inning of work here as the pitcher. He'll face Sabo, Eckstein, and Husky. And we're going to walk the leadoff guy again, aren't we? Seriously, what is up with this? Our bullpen has yielded a walk in each of the last 3 innings. Eckstein, little looper that's going to fall for a base hit. And the Expos have the tying run at the plate. It is Butch Husky. 1-2 on the way from McMichael. On the ground, diving stop there. And now the bases are loaded for McKay Christensen. Double play depth. I'll trade 2 outs for a run. McMichael, get this guy. On the ground, that will be the double play the Rockies were looking for. Jesse Levis. The 0-1. Fly ball center field. Bernie lines it up. And the Rockies survive 7-5. Guys, you're going to give me a cardiac issue if you keep this up. What are you doing? Yeesh. So I mentioned that Barry Bonds is having a down year. This is atypical for him. Just half of his previous wins above replacement. 200 points gone from his OPS, 150. The home runs just ain't there. Oh, well, he's Los Angeles' expensive issue. And Pedro Martinez. So the issue is, by extending Larry Walker, which, by the way, a sweetheart deal, if I don't say so myself, for one of the top right fielders in the game. We have kind of screwed ourselves a little bit in trying to chase down Mr. Williams, or Mr. Martinez, as a free agent. So, it is the trade deadline, and let me walk through what my thinking is. I think one of our offerings has to be Glenn Dishman. He just had an atrocious time at the major league level. Like, just has not been able to figure it out. As a reliever, he's been a gas fire. I can't trust him, and I regret giving him that massive deal. So if we can find a taker, I'm on board with it. The other element that is forcing my hand a little bit is the prospect pipeline. It's a lot of pitching. Ortega, Hudson, Stein, all ready to go, basically. Burnett is taking longer than expected, and basically we already have him in Blake Stein. So if anything, I do think AJ Burnett is a trade-away target here during the deadline. We've got a bunch of guys on the trading block. Mostly just chaff that I think we'll just try and shuffle around. So the Cubs are shopping Craig Grebeck. I'm not sure if I feel like training up another guy at second, though. Ken Caminetti from the Reds. So that's interesting. The Reds are looking to sell, even though they are in leading their division. I may have to talk with them about that. Harnish is also available after being traded. Brett Barbary is on the market, but I wouldn't want to look at him. Sammy Sosa, Omar Vizquel. Vizquel looks very much like a... Oh, and he signed for extra term. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Rel Partha, thank you for the follow. Jeff Fry. Yeah. Not sure I like that deal. Brewers have listed a lot of folks. If we get Ray Sanchez, does that move Guillen to shortstop? John Ramos. Do not see the appeal. There's Dante Bichette. Oh man, the Mets are selling. Tony F having a absolutely historical garbage season. Ruben Amaro Jr. having a garbage season. So, like, of the guys available on the market, the one that caught my eye is Robbie Thompson. Catalanato and Townsend to the Cardinals for Kirk McCaskill and Falkenborg. Interesting deal. All right, let's see what... Who does Rob... All right, I want to get Robbie Thompson. I want to be able to afford him. Let's start with Maloney, Johnson, and Burnett. All right, they want Guillen. Yikes. Okay, what about... Can we throw in Dishman and reduce the amount of money they eat? They still want Guillen. Okay. And the problem is we left a GM on hold, basically. So we were not able to acquire our trade reputation's a little bit down. So let's take a look. Position rankings, second. Then there's Eric Owens, who is locked up to a contract. Yeah, I don't think the Reds are going to answer any of our calls. Okay. So let's just do some shopping. Let's shop around Johnson and Maloney. See who we can get. Nobody. Okay. So these guys are all just chaff that I'm going to have to decline offers on then. Let's take a look. Question is, does Omar Vizquel really move the needle for us? I don't think it does. Shawan Donston. Yeah, let's just see what other options are. A-Rod? Huh, we're never going to get A-Rod. Okay, there's Cal. There's Robbie, who I still would covet. Okay, would Montreal give us Grood? Alright, that's not a no. Let's see if they'll take Dishman and Burnett. Alright, we got ourselves a deal that is cooking. Would they take... Okay, so they do see value in Dishman, and that does save us a substantial amount of money. Question is there anyone else we feel comfortable giving up? Nafi Perez, I guess? Which is a shame, because, like, a year ago he was fantastic. You know what? I think we're going to go with either Perez or Bell. Let's see if they'll take David Bell instead. Nope, they do not care for Bell. So let's give them Nafi Perez. See if they are willing to eat some cash. Is there a prospect we could add in that would help? No. I mean, their farm system's pretty decrepit too. Alcantara's a Rule 5 eligible. Piot seems interesting, especially, well, 5 wins above replacement at... Okay, I think we got ourselves a deal here. Let's upgrade a prospect with Piot and Grudzielanek. Go. I know that fans aren't happy about Dishman leaving, but look on the bright side. We got ourselves some much-needed cash. And we got Grudzielanek, who's got ARB eligibility for the next 2 seasons. Okay, so with that, we've got to send someone down, don't we? Okay. Let's do another swap. Let's shop a player. Let's shop some of our young guns, like Blood, and who else is young and not Rule 5 eligible? Okay, what about Medina and Faf? Oh, that's why I'm looking for all infielders. No. All right, Tim Wakefield from the Brewers. Yeah, you'd get eaten alive in Coors, buddy. Let's go with Maloney and Johnson and see if we can pick something up. Luis Aquino. Nope. All right, so I think we're done for trades. We made our one deal. We are going to be putting Yolbert Cabrera on the... Oh, where'd my injured reserve go? Put him retro. Park him for a little bit. Put Grudzelanek into the lineup. And put him in over Ripken. Ripken just really has not been cutting the mustard. I want to give Grudzelanek a chance. And my manager is not listening to me. Kenny, buddy. Gruds. Get the speed. Guillaume Grudzelanek. Oh, man. Oh, that's some zoom right there. Okay, I think we're done with Oh, I have a trade proposal. Jim DeShays. That's a no. Okay, I'm just skipping through the last few deadline windows. And there we go. All right, so we're going to skip ahead to our next break in the schedule. Because I do want to try and get to the end of the season. If we win, I think we're going to be going for the division. Or if we win the division, then we are facing off against the Reds, which I feel very comfortable with. Tim Hudson is slowly rounding into form. Can't wait till he's up with a big club. R.A. Dickey is rounding into form. He's going to be joining the team next season. So I think the money actually wound up pretty much even between trading away Dishman and adding Grudzelanek. What I think that helps us with is being able to afford Carlos Guillen's ARB years. That's a tall order. But hey, face of the franchise, gotta do it. Abbott pitching a gem. And hitting an RBI double. Way to go, Bandit. Let's get a little bit of a win streak going here, okay? I want to see how Gruds does in our lineup. All right, split the series. Phillies and Rockies is probably a preview of the postseason. Okay, got a bit of a win streak going here. Griffey sits at 46 home runs. He's on pace still. How's Groot's been doing? Getting on base and hitting slappy singles. I'll take it. Miller's hanging in. Jaha's getting into the home run chase. Hello, sir. Okay, Brando has been bleh, but he's only appeared in 3 innings. Still, I think this is an opportunity to demote Brando. Dan Michelli, come back soon. Let's put Blake Stein back in the bullpen. Give him another opportunity. Feeling confident. Yes, the Dodgers are on a win streak, but so are we. 7 in a row for your Rockin' Rockies. Is that a walk-off? No, late comeback. Candiotti, you know, credit where credit is due. Candiotti has been sensational. Uh-oh, McMichael is injured. No. That's not what I want to see. Tavares has been bleh, but pitched a beaut on the road. Still wins above replacement, so not a bad deal, that trade with Cleveland to bring Miller and Vasquez in, or Tavares into the team. Griffey injured. Let's make sure he's benched. And the winning streak is over. McMichael out for season. Oh, no. Well, there's our closer. I guess we got to bring up... Oh, man. Let's promote Dickey. Let's give him a chance here. That's a lot of damage to our season. So Grood 98, okay. Maybe we don't okay, Dingman's actually turned into a reliable reliever. I feel like a 7-man bullpen is the right number. Do we send down Baldock again? I mean, he's contributing above replacement value. Okay, let's see if Ripken is willing to go down. Okay, no, he's not. Great. Fun. I guess we got to send down Bullock. I mean, it's only just until rosters expand, which is not far off. I'm thinking we'll... ooh, hey, Interleague's coming up. Ooh, let's take that game against Seattle. That'll be fun. Candiotti out with dead arm. So he'll just skip a turn in the rotation. Griffey gets back to the business of murdering baseballs. I just wish the Dodgers would leave us alone, you know? Yay, Ripken's injured. Okay. Now we can call Bollock back up. And let's turn off the force start on Yolbert. Let's get to the... I want to do like... Oh, at Anaheim. Yeah, so let's play this one at Anaheim Stadium with the DH. I like that one. All right, swept the Stros on the road. Griffey sits at 50 home runs, 51 home runs. All right, with Bill dealing with back spasms, he heads to the DL. We'll call up Bell. Griffey sits at 51 home runs. Walker is sporting a 3-4-5 line. Good to see Candiotti didn't need a break. Larry Walker out for postseason. Fun. I mean, I invited that by extending a fragile guy. So we got to call up someone from the 40 man who can play outfield. It looks like Dom Gaddy is going to be rejoining Big League Club because Eddie Christian has a ruptured MCL. Ouchie. So I think what we're going to see is... Yeah, Griffey to left. Yeah, Anthony Lewis is going to draw into right field, with Lamar Rogers available as a defensive sub. Or Gaddy, rather. I've won, but at what cost? And Ortiz is not inspiring confidence lately. Oh, the answer is just clobber them. Wow, Paul Wilson, 10 strikeouts. A lot of key components of this run are on the IL, but at least Blake Stein is contributing in the bullpen. That's much needed boost. Good to see Bell figuring it out too. Right, none of those guys I care about. So with roster expansion, let's just bring everyone on the 40-man up. Let's also call up Travis Lee. Get him on the 40-man. And Pablo Ortega. Let's get some extra help. We are not playing Travis Lee over John Jaha. I'm sorry. Not happening. All right, let's take this one. In Anaheim, so on the road interleague. Grood, Lee, Guillen, Bernie, oh man, Bell's slumping. Oh, hey, look who we're facing. Hideo Nomo. Roberto Alomar signed a massive deal with them. Maxudian Jaha Lewis. It's a shame that I haven't trained up Griffey in right, because otherwise that would be the obvious choice. I think a better defending right fielder needs to be part of our shopping list for next offseason. Let's get into this one. As you saw, Nomo leads the American League in strikeouts. Here's the rookie, Travis Lee. Ooh, this is going to be one of those games, isn't it?
Strike three.
Nomo strikes out the side. That will bring up Julian Tavares. Who walks the leadoff man to start this game off. That'll bring up Roberto Alomar. Popped up on the infield. Guillen calls off Tavares. That will bring up Jermaine Dye. Do we go with... Yeah, let's go with a regular shift left and shift the outfield. 0-1 on the way. Line to right. Lewis on the run. Can't get to it. Larry Walker would have had that. And a run will score. Jermaine Dye hands the Angels a 1-0 lead. Wally Joyner now. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. If this game keeps going south, I'm just going to skip it. My goal is to finish the season, not to play every game out. Although it is nice to see this version of Anaheim Stadium, or Angel Stadium rather. Okay, double play, out of the inning. 6-3. Griffey works a full count against Nomo. And gets the first hit of the game. 54 home runs as we enter September.
Strike three.
That's 5 strikeouts now for Nomo. Wild pitch, Fit can't handle it. Full count to Maxudian. High drive deep to right field, way back and way gone. Tie game. Mad Max gets the job done. 8th home run of the season. Jaha's going to scorch this one into right field. Anthony Lewis, Mr. Secret Weapon. We'll just ground it to the first baseman. Chad Curtis attempts the bunt, and he's aboard safely. Bunted back to the pitcher. Okay, did Nomo bring, like, Japanese baseball over along with him? That's 2 straight bunts. And a stolen base. 1-2 to Magallanes. Or Magallanes. Dumped into right field, base hit. Angels have retaken the lead. 3-1 to Martinez again. Shallow fly ball. Bernie was ranging in, and he's able to collect it. Alomar now. On the ground, Guillen goes the short way. Just the one run. Rockies down 3-2 to the Anaheim. Grudzelanek scorches this one into the right field corner. Base hit. And he's thinking 3. He's in there perfectly. Wow. That's some speedy speed boy for Mark Grudzelanek. Oh yeah, he's batting almost 400 since coming to Colorado. Oh, we made the right move. Come on, Rook. That will land. Sacrifice will be successful. First RBI for Travis Lee. Somebody catch that baseball. Nomo puts Guillen out himself. It's a walk to Ken Griffey Jr. Bernie now 0 for 1. Well, the Rockies came back and tie it. Jermaine Dye now. Bottom of the third. Anaheim and Colorado knotted at 3s. It's a bouncer up the first base side. An infield single. Another one. What are we doing here? Vasquez is not going to be in the postseason rotation if this keeps up. Tim Salmon, 2-2 count.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Okay, keep going with the change-ups. You're making it work. 1-0 on the way. Maxudian guns down Jermaine Dye. David Bell up the middle, base hit. Way to get out of your slump there, DB. Maxudian with a runner thrown out last inning and his home run, putting the Rockies into a tie. Little fly ball to Dave Martinez. Jaha now.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. 6 Ks on the day for Hideo Nomo.
Strike 3.
Make that 7. Fick with a fresh count of baseballs. And it's through Guillen into center field. Corners are in to guard the bunt. Chad Curtis.
Out.
Never mind, double play. Grudzelanek shows off some range. Here's Pye, the shortstop. Guillen deep in the hole. Gets the job done. Top of the 5th now. 3rd time through the lineup. Travis Lee still looking for his first pro hit, even though he's got his first pro RBI. Doinks, fly ball to left. That's going to hang up long enough for Curtis to make the grab. Guillen. Strikeout victim.
Strike 3.
Good to see Tavares starting to pick up some Ks. Line drive into right, base hit. Lewis on it. Martinez is aboard. That'll bring up Alomar. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. They go to second for one. On to first. In time! 1-6-3 double play. Way to go, Tavares. I'm sorry I keep calling you Vasquez.
Strike 3.
9 Ks on the day for Hideo Nomo. Bernie's aboard with a walk. Fix arm is okay. Yeah, let's get some moving and shaking out there. Yoop. Couldn't get the forkball. Bell now with an RBI chance. They are intentionally walking David Bell to get to Mike Maxudian. I think we got to go with a pinch runner here since we have all these guys. Yolbert is fast. Johnson is fast. Can Yolbert play third? Kinda. Hang on, what's Council injured with? Oh, Bruce Toe. Okay, so we're not going to put in Council. So Yocab is going to come in and run for Bell. And off they go. It's a successful double steal. Come on, Max. And it's an intentional walk to him. Okay, did you read the book on Jaha? Did you? 3-0. The Rockies take the lead on a bases-loaded walk. I think we got a pinch hit here for Lewis. And then we'll put Dom Gotti in at right to take over. Versus right. Who do we go with? Bollock, Johnson, Sprague. Yeah, we're going to go Frankie B here. Three-two count. Outside ball 4. And the cha-cha continues. That's 6 walks now for Nomo against 9 Ks. In other words, a perfectly Hideo Nomo start. Grudzelanic now.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. 10 Ks for Hideo Nomo. Travis Lee with a chance to blow this game wide open. 3-1. Shallow fly ball to right. Chase down his die. 2 runs without getting a hit. Bollock will come in and take over at third. Entering the game and playing right field is Dom Gaddy. Jermaine Dye now. Over the head of Bollock and into left field. Griffey collects it. That'll be a leadoff double. And the Rockies bullpen is getting loose. R.A. Dickey. Getting ready to enter the game. 1-2 on the way to Wally Joyner. Fly ball shallow left. Griffey catches it, 1 away. Salmon now. And he's plunked. Yeah, let's go with Dickey here. Let's get Tim Davis loose in the pen. R.A. Dickey deep to left field, caught by Griffey. Jermaine Dye will tag up. Chad Curtis, the 1-2 from R.A. Dickey. Fly ball center field. Bernie waits under it. We escape with no runs allowed. Let's sit Tim Davis down. Let's go Okay, not Cole. Let's go Dingman to Stein to Hernandez. Hideo Nomo is having a perfectly Japanese baseball start here. 122 pitches. And he's still in there in the top of the 7th. Guillen is aboard with a leadoff single. They're picking on Pai a little bit in terms of defense. Guillen is safely in there. 67 stolen bases for Carlos Guillen. They will intentionally walk Ken Griffey Jr. to deal with Bernie. "68 stolen bases now. They will intentionally walk Bernie Williams to deal with Dom Gaddy. Come on, Dom, make him pay.
Strike 3.
Or swing and a miss. Maxudian now. That will be a fielder's choice. And Guillen's fast. Real Cormier entering the game. Out of the Angels bullpen. Nomo finally
Strike 3.
is gone. Is that a Noble Tiger?
Seventh inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
That 90s guy, good to see you. Well, we're holding a lead here at Anaheim Stadium. Dickey to Junior Felix.
Strike 3.
I mean, it's pretty much easy mode pitching with R.A. Dickey. You know you're getting a knuckler. Ooh. And it's working today. Fly ball deep right field. And gone. Craig Dingman will enter the game as the new pitcher as the Rockies now only have a 5-4 lead. For some reason, my chat is not working 100% here in Twitch Studio. If you have a lowercase s, I'm not seeing it. It's weird. Bollock against the lefty. Ooh, I like this. Die, Joyner, Salmon. Let's go with... Let's get Stein loose just in case. Grudzelanek. Another fly ball. This one's ending up in left field. Travis Lee, the DH.
Strike 3.
Bottom of the 8th, Dingman now working to Jermaine Dye.
Strike
Swing
3.
and a miss, strike 3. Joyner now. Dribbled in front of the plate. Maxudian up to get it. Roberto Hernandez getting loose in the bullpen. Jim Edmonds DHing. Pinch hitting DH. 1-2 on the way. Called strike 3. Dingman, hey now, hey now. Quite the appearance. I am not from Colorado. I live in Toronto. And usually I play League Redacted, but since League Redacted became League Redacted, I like to play teams that are moribund, ghost ships, set sail with no chance of winning, and the Rockies fit that bill. We actually last season had 99 wins, admittedly still stuck in the wild card. No Rockies team has gotten more than 93 in the real world. Oh, and we have Ken Griffey Jr. Bernie past the shortstop and into center field. Griffey with an aggressive turn. He's in there safely at third. Livan Hernandez against Dom Gaddy, whom we were just leaving in there to dry at this point.
Strike three.
We should have bunted there. Maxudian, 1-1. Ooh, good play there by Magallanes. Okay. In goes Hernandez. Let's get the hands crew out there. Bollock can... Oh, Bollock's actually worse at first. You already have the hands crew out. So the Nippon Professional Baseball League, NPB, used to be my go-to, and they got removed from the game. They were the first league removed from out of the park back in 23. Rather contentious. Go take a look at the forums for more details. I don't want to get into those here. Oh, good play by Jaha. 1 down. Here's Curtis. Let's get those corners in. Go pitch to pitch. See if he's going to bunt. Doesn't look it. Two 2-0 on the way. Deep in the hole is Grudzelanek. Good play. I do believe Gruds was the right addition to this team.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rockies take the game. Man, I miss Larry Walker. R.A. Dickey had to leave the game. We'll see what he's like. Ken Griffey Jr. has a chance. All right, 1 to 2 weeks. So, bye-bye, Dickey. Ripken will be back in 2 days. I think we finally are outpacing the Dodgers. Finally. Okay, split the doubleheader. We put up a 4-run inning, they put up a 4-run inning. Ortiz, my man. Okay, why do we even have Darren Blood on our staff? Let's at least demote him. Shame with Eddie Christian being injured. Do we really not have anyone in the minors who can take over at right field? Rafael Alvarez. What the hey? Ryan Ralph is getting there, but I don't feel comfortable promoting up a raw player like that just yet. All right, so Anthony Lewis now has some backup. We're just playing a bunch of games against Colorado. Or St. Louis, rather. Welcome back, Cal Ripken Jr. Keep an eye on that. Oh, well, we just run a bunch of games 6-3. Keep an eye on Griffey's home run count. He's at 58. On pace for 65. Admittedly, this is part of the reason we acquired him. "59 home runs. Small problem. He's not the only one in the home run chase." Oh, never mind. Gary Sheffield. Wow, Griffey could have a triple crown season if he continues finishing like this. That would be absolutely insane. All right, Pablo Ortega picks up the win in relief. Way to go, Pablo. I think we got to promote Roberto Hernandez to be our closer. Ortiz has not had the stuff lately. Yeah, basically the last 4 months of the season he's been unreliable. But we have to give him a chance. Oh no, the Dodgers stole the wild card spot away from Atlanta. Bill Miller's healthy again, so Yonk, welcome back. Griffey sits on 59. Can we not blow our lead in the division? I mean, yes, we helped out Atlanta. I like it. Griffey's at 60 now. Yeah, credit where credit is due. Dingman has been pitching a beaut. All right, Stein had a good September or August, and now his September is kind of sloppy. I don't know what the secret is between these four guys pitching well at Coors, but I'll take it. Like, we're not dead last in runs against. Show me 62. Griffey's day-to-day now. Oh boy. There it is. 61 home runs. Ken Griffey Jr. Wow, we actually beat Pedro Martinez. Julian Tavares going 8 strong innings. Griffey wants to do it at home. I think Griffey wants to hit number 62 at home. Either that or right in Barry Bonds' face. We're coming home. And the Colorado Rockies have clinched their first division title in franchise history. The real Rockies have never done it. There it is! Ken Griffey Jr., home run number 62! And baseball has a new home run king! We have no money. And he collected his 1000th RBI earlier this year. Worth every penny and the second round pick we gave up. There it is. Not to put too fine of a point on it, but Ken Griffey Jr.'s now in the top 50 on the overall home run leaderboard. All right, and now I worry about continuing to play him and having him get injured, but I also want to keep building that line record. A walk-off win. Travis Lee, the rookie. Is that his first career home run? That is. Oh, how sweet it is. Way to go, Rook. All right, so Anthony Lewis has turned into a pumpkin. That's suboptimal. And the Braves have clinched the wild card. Problem is, we were too good. We've now lapped the Phillies. Unless we lose and Philly wins, I mean, I want to draw the Reds. First 100-win season in Colorado Rockies history. We will play the Atlanta Braves in the Wild Card Series. No, wait. We have a makeup game to play still. Rats. What is this? Ken Griffey Jr. finishes with 64 home runs. Meanwhile, over in the American League, the Blue Jays continue to be a wagon. Yikes. They will play the Boston Red Sox, who are the wild card team, the Anaheim Angels hosting the Kansas City Royals. And Ken Griffey Jr. gets his triple crown. Yes! We host Atlanta tomorrow. Okay, let's take a look and see who we actually want on our playoff roster. Because I didn't plan on going any further today. I don't know if anyone's streaming that I can raid y'all into. And I can't even do a pack rip because I need to save those packs for Saturday's Mob Your Bob giveaway. Ah, Rockfist is going. Okay, we can raid into him. So, our rotation is, yes, Wilson, Abbott, Candiotti, Washburn. That is exactly who I want to see. Hey, Kurzov, good to see you. I think... Yeah, so Blake Stein... Why is this showing me only my pitching playoff roster? I want to see the complete roster. Oh, there we go. Okay. I like the infielders. The outfielders give me pause. Alvarez is not eligible. Great. I don't feel like training up anyone on the fly. Is there anyone on the pitching staff who I'd rather have? None of these guys are even eligible. So we're not bringing Bollock, and we're not bringing Bell. Yeah, Cabrera was net zero, basically. Bell started to get into the hang of it finally. Bollock was worth wins above replacement. So Cabrera will be removed from the playoff roster, and Bollock will be added. I like the platoon splitting. Pitching staff worries me a little bit, but hopefully Julian Tavares in a long relief role can do well. Also nice to see R.A. Dickey will be getting some playoff. R.A. Dickey's going to be joining the playoff roster? Okay. We don't have anyone else who's eligible and healthy. So here we go. When we start tomorrow's game, or next week, this club, minus this very important man, and this very expensive man, are headed to the postseason. Now, open question if we're going to extend any of our free agents. You know, Jim Abbott has been sensational, but we also got Pablo Ortega and Blake Stein ready to go. Candiotti, we're going to let walk because he's 40 years old. I mean, his BABIP was only 254, which is ridiculous. The question is Jim Abbott's work sustainable? I think it is. I just feel bad about having him bat because, you know, the whole one-hand thing. We're going to miss McMichael. We're going to miss Walker. We're going to miss Michelli. Walker most of all. But as long as we've got Ken Griffey Jr. and his Triple Crown season, holy smoke. If anything, this contract might actually be an underpay. And the Dodgers missed the playoffs. The Dodgers missed the playoffs. Pedro Martinez will enter free agency, probably winning another Cy Young, without winning a championship in Los Angeles. So let's take a look at these Braves and see who we're up against. We are in trouble. So Smoltz, 7 wins above replacement pitcher. Schmidt should be back in time. Steve Avery. Lots of young guys. So Avery, because he doesn't have much stuff, may get eaten alive in Coors, but he's lined up for the start in Atlanta. And then Tremblay, who's having a bad season, comparatively speaking. Bullpen's got Mark Wohlers firing bullets. One-time Rocky Bruce Ruffin. Kirk Knudsen having a bad day. Gonzalez, stud left fielder, crown jewel signing for the Braves that last offseason. Jeff Blauser, perpetual 5-win player at second base. Chipper Jones, Hall of Fame track at short. Klesko, absolute tank. Javi Lopez, 26-year-old catcher. Bit of a down year compared to last year, but still impressive. David Justice took a bit of a step back, but he's still a good right fielder. Beatty will take over in center field. This is his second pro season. And the Kevin Seitzer Orchestra at third. Gang, we might be in trouble. We have to hope and pray that the Coors Field effect works for us. And Bandit, Store Brand Ace, Candyman, and the Rinse can bring us through. So that will do it for this edition of the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. We are going to raid into I Rock This. And I think that will about do it. You'll see me next on Saturday with the Saturday Seafarers, the Chiba Pirates, and the 2024 season opener. None other than Reese Hoskins has joined our club. Should be a lot of fun. Time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the week, everyone.